Hey everyone, welcome to episode 17, I think this would be, of my Ironman Road to Max / QuestCape series. At this point, may as well call this Road to QuestCape, because I'm going to be questing a bunch. But anyway, as you can probably tell in my inventory, and if you watched the last episode, you probably already know this, I made a bunch of blisterwood stakes to make into blisterwood ammo, so I can use this crossbow. I do realize that I have the cannon, the hand cannon or whatever, to use instead, which is a level 75 weapon, but the thing about those is eventually they will break, and I have like 18 of them left. We'll check in the bank right now and we can look at them together, but eventually they will break at some point. I'll run through them, 12 left, and I have a bunch of hand cannon shots, which is nice, but without the hand cannon shots aren't particularly useful, so having these as a backup is really nice. For now, I will eventually just, I'll eventually go through the hand cannons, and then eventually I will be using this until I get a chaotic crossbow, but even if I don't end up using it, it's not really that big of a deal. It only took me about 10 minutes to cut and make all of those, so, it's not too bad. But anyway, in this episode, I'm probably just going to be doing a ton of quests. As you know, in the last couple episodes, I got all the requirements for the quest cape as far as skills go. The only one I don't technically have is 81 smithing. However, I do have some potions. Where are they? Right here, I think, the dwarven stout. So I have two dwarven stouts to boost to, I don't need to boost to 82, so I technically don't even need a mature one. But either way, I'm pretty happy with that, because that means that all I have to do is quests. So here are the quests I have to do. I'll unfilter it. These are the ones I have to do. Quite a few Grandmaster ones, but not really that big of a deal. Like this one, for example, the only thing I have to do is complete the Soul Wars tutorial and complete a game of Soul Wars. So in terms of like requirements, I already have the requirement of that pretty much. And there are other quests like this one. I have to do Fate of the Gods and Meeting History. But you can see I have all the skill requirements, which is really nice. I actually might do that first, because Meeting History is not that bad of a quest in my opinion. And I already have all the requirements for, what does it say, Fate of the Gods. So yeah, I will need to probably do Firemaker's Curse first. So maybe I'll do that. I might do that first, because that unlocks those awesome prayers, which is really great, the Light Within. So maybe that'll be my first goal. We'll see. I'll see how it goes, but I think I should be able to get this done today. Looking at the requirements, yeah, I can't see any reason why I wouldn't be able to do this, so maybe that'll be my goal for now, but of course the overarching goal is to get the quest cape. Won't get it by this end of this episode. How many quest points do I have? It's like 315, so really not that far off, but still quite a bit off as well, Probably be 2 more videos until I get it. This one and the next one, I would assume. Maybe even another one, I don't know. It depends how much time I have to play this week. But anyway, going on and going to do some quests. Stop talking because I'm just wasting time. And yeah, moving on, to do more quests, and I will update you guys when I get some decent progress. Just finished the quest Meeting History. Really easy quest. I forgot to record when I finished the quest, but nothing really special about it. I got an XP tome. And I'm going to probably do Fate of the Gods next. I'm going to skip doing Firemaker's Curse. I don't think it's too useful. I've got all the rest of the quests done anyway, so skip that one. If I have to do it, eventually I'll do it. And then after that quest, I'm going to do the Light Within. And as you can see, the only requirement left for that is Fate of the Gods. And this is a very good quest. It gives you tons of XP. And of course, the most important thing, as my mic falls over, the most important thing is to grab the prayers on the Ancient Spellbook for skilling, which will be really useful when I'm maxing. So I'm going to do that quest series now, because I think it'll be useful now, and it'll be even more useful later, so may as well get it done early. Finishing up the Fate of the Gods quest, this was a very interesting quest, and I actually, for the first time in a long time, actually sat there and read all the quest dialogue and went through all the secondary dialogue that you don't even need to go through, and yeah, very, very interesting quest, and a massive reward, 450k XP right off the top, and I have the Shard of Zaros, which will protect me in the dungeon, the Guard Wars dungeon, from everything as far as I know, and of course the combat and prismatic lamps. What else? The measure, I don't know exactly what this is used for. I'll check that out. And of course I'm going to get a Skype message. God damn it. But anyway, the Elder Wisp thing isn't really too useful, because it technically only gives the same XP as the level 70 place, which is kind of weird, but whatever. And I can also create Muspa and Nihil Familiars, which is useful, especially when doing Divination. I'll probably end up doing that at some point. New Slayer tasks, and yeah, I'm not going to go over everything, but picking up level 87 Slayer from the reward, which is pretty nice, unlocking probably nothing new, but yeah, honestly, an amazing quest. The boss battle was really annoying, and I probably wish that I could skip over that in the future, because oh man, that was bad. Maybe it wouldn't be so bad if I had like soul split and everything, but with my current stats, as you can see, I am on the curses, and I did switch to the ancient spellbook just because you get unlimited runes and unlimited prayer if you're on those spellbook and prayer book. So I decided to go with that, and now we're probably just gonna go on and do the light within. I think I should have all the requirements. It should pop up down here now. Hold on, let me do that. Yeah, so there it is. Now I have all the level requirements and all the quest requirements. I already had all the level requirements before this, but yeah, so we're gonna do this quest. This is another longish quest. This one is like 2 to 4 hours. That one was technically only supposed to be 2 hours. It probably took me about 2 hours to do because of just how many. I died like 4 times in the boss battle, but luckily you just have to come back here to get your grave, so it's not too big of a deal. I was pretty annoyed and salty at some points because it felt kind of like I didn't know what else to do, but I just ended up getting a Blisterwood wand and using the Blood Barrage spell with not Revolution, Legacy mode, and actually healed a lot more than I would have using EOC style combat, so kind of helped a lot. And of course using the wand and orb rather than the staff, so I get the faster attack speed. All these things helped out keeping me alive, and as you can see, I ended the battle with 3 food and 1 brew, or 1 dose of brew, so I've really barely squeaked by, but got it done anyway. I don't really care how well I did it as long as I get it done. So anyway, yeah, don't really have anything else to say about that quest. I'm just really happy I did it. I've actually never done this quest before, so it was a pretty good quest, and it gave a lot of backstory into Zaros, which I chose to support him. I don't know if it will matter in future quest lines, but hopefully there will be more depth in that in the future. But for now, we're going to go ahead and do the light within, get that done so we can use all these cool prayers that we have. Eventually we'll have to unlock more, but you know, for now, it'll be good enough just to have the light form and the dark form. To once I unlock these things, I'll be able to use more stuff in that from that quest reward. So anyway, I'm gonna go ahead and just do that quest now. It's gonna take a little while because it's a long quest, but I think it'll be worth it in the end. Well, as you probably know from doing this quest yourself, or maybe you've watched a guide or something, there are a lot of extra rewards for the quest that I didn't go over them just now. We're going to go over them now. Not so much go over them, but I'm going to get them. So the first one is I can talk to Azandra. Okay, so I got 1 medium experience, so I'm not sure what that was for. I don't know what the I don't know what I'm supposed to select here, so I'm going to go with probably Zaros' return, and okay, there we go. So I got the Survivor's Lamp there, and I'm assuming he's asking me about Zaros coming back or whatever. But anyway, I'm gonna try to finish the dialogue real quick. Okay, so I can now use this medium XP lamp. I don't know what it's good for. I'm gonna use it on farming since I can use it on anything. And then for this Survivor's Lamp is only combat skills. Unfortunately, kind of sucks that it's not all skills, but I'll use it on 1 on attack at least, to get me that attack level that we've been sitting on for so long. So 81 attack, kind of a waste because, you know, there's no reason to use it on that. Use it on attack, but I'm going to use the rest, I guess, on hit points because, in my opinion, the hardest skill to train, and I didn't get a hit points level. That was just the attack animation finally popping up, and I should not get a hit points level at all. So we're going to be left with 44k, and now we're going to go to Narda and get another lamp. I think it's a large prismatic lamp, so we'll go grab that real quick. Okay, and the other person I can talk to is Ali the Wise, and I think I can get a... Yeah, I'll tell him I don't really know what I'm supposed to say, but I'm pretty sure by the end of this dialogue he should give me... I think it said a large prismatic lamp, so I'm hoping that I get that. That'll be really nice, and I'm going to use that on farming because, as I've said before, in my opinion, it's one of the hardest skills to train. And now the other one is sort of a weird one, so I'm going to go around to each of these 4 places, and I can use the measure, I think it is, to find 4 different places that'll give me 50,000 divination XP. So that is really nice because it'll give me 200k XP, which is a level plus another 100k. So that's a pretty good thing to do. It's pretty worth. And on the 3rd time I place the measure, I should be getting the orb now, and it'll get me a level in divination, which is level 81 divination, so pretty good level. Of course, divination is a pretty long level to train, so it's pretty nice to get just big fat chunks of XP, and of course using those blissful shadow cores will make those shadow whatever that task is, a lot more worth doing. So anyway, gonna go grab the last one, and that'll be pretty much all of the rewards from this quest that I can claim it for the time being. And I think the last one, where the hell was it? It was in, oh yeah, it's the one, I should have got this while I was in the desert, but it's the one near Sophanem or whatever. Apparently, I actually can't even do this quest because I'm going to need a Grand Defense Potion, and in order to make a Grand Defense Potion, you need to make a Crystal Flask, and in order to make Crystal Flasks, you need 89 crafting. So right now I'm 83. The highest boost I can get is plus 3 to 80, so I can go to 86 and get to 89 through that. Really annoying, and it's actually really annoying. Like, I'm pretty salty because I have every other requirement, but I can't get a Crystal Flask other than to craft it, and I already have the Crystal Flasks in the bank, or the glass for it. But if I go ahead and try to craft it, you can see that it says I need level 89 crafting. I can't do anything with it, so yeah, I'm gonna have to get 86 crafting before doing this quest. The question is, do I want to grind out 86 crafting now, or do I want to continue questing? I really don't know. I don't know. I really don't know. I have no idea what I want to do here because I really do want to get the quest done, but at the same time, do I really want to do 86 crafting today? I don't know. I don't think I really have time to do that today, so it's kind of like, meh. I might have to put this quest off for a while, which is kind of disappointing. I have all the stuff ready in my inventory, as you can see, but can't really do anything with it because I can't do the damn quest, so anyway, I assume I'm just going to do another quest because there's no point in sitting around and doing 86 crafting, grinding out crafting for a couple hours at harps or something, so just going to have to sort of deal with the fact that I can't do anything with it at the moment and move on to probably doing another quest. I don't know which one. I'll probably find a new goal, a couple quests, a little quest series, but for now, fuck me, right? Can't really do anything about it other than to just grind out 86 crafting. Just did the quick quest Enlightened Journey, and it was pretty fast, and the only thing that was annoying is I had to collect some willow branches, which is meh. However, it's a good, quick quest at least, so that's good, and I got this bomber jacket, and I don't know if this is anything useful. Probably not. I'll check it out. If not, I'm just going to destroy it, but anyway, just a quick quest done, and now I'm going to move on to find a new one. Don't know which one I'm going to do. I haven't even figured out, like, a goal, but at some point I will figure out a decent quest to do. Turned in my daily challenge, which was fire making at the Jinko Lair, and got really close to a fire making level, so I figured I would finish it off and pick up level 84 fire making. Just a quick thing about my dailies, but now we're going to probably find a new quest to do and get into some more questing. Finishing up Salt in the Wound, pretty, not so hard quest actually. It was a little bit glitchy-ish because I couldn't move my characters properly. Sometimes you would move them and the camera would just move back to me for some reason and it wouldn't move, but the quest should be completed here, I think. I don't think I have to talk to anybody else. I'm assuming it should, okay, there we go. So, plus 100 bound ammo in Daemonheim, which is pretty useful for dungeoneering, and other than that, just a bunch of XP and skills. I doubt I got any levels. Okay, I guess she's going to tell me about that reward, and yeah, that's it. Nothing else unlocked by this quest, but it is actually, I don't remember, I'll check real quick, just so I'm not. Okay, it was an intermediate quest, so it wasn't that hard of a quest, and now I'm going to move on to probably another intermediate one. I'm going to try to finish all of these, because generally these are requirements for some of these, and, it just makes sense to move from this, from the intermediate up. I also found out a few things. I think I already talked about this, but I can't do the Light Within because I need 86 crafting. Oh, sorry, yeah, I need 86 crafting, which I can then boost to 89 because I need a crystal, crystal flask, and I can't do that. But the other one that I figured out is Nomad's Requiem, or Requiem. I don't know how you pronounce that, but I can't. I need to complete a Soul Wars battle, but there's nobody playing Soul Wars ever in any world. I checked once every hour for like 8 hours yesterday, and there was not even a single person there. So it's pretty depressing. I don't know how I'm supposed to complete that. So what I'm thinking is I'm going to have to wait until the 20th of December, which is the Soul Wars Spotlight. So hopefully I can get a game going then. If not, fuck my life. I don't know what else to do, but I'll figure something out. But if I have to wait till the 20th, it's going to suck because then that means I can't get my quest cape until the 20th. But it is what it is. But yeah, for now, we're just going to go on to a new quest. I can't do Nomads and I can't do the Light Within, despite the fact that I have the requirements for both of them technically. I need 86 crafting and I need to complete Soul Wars game, which both of which are sort of out of reach right now. As you can see, I still have quite a lot to go till 86. I'm only 83 right now, so anyway, gonna go on to another quest, probably one of these, maybe Olaf's quest. I don't know how long that one is, but I just want to bang out some quests, get a bunch of quest points done this video, so gonna go for the easiest ones first and get those out of the way before moving on to the Grandmaster ones that I have. When I open this chest, I should finish up Olaf's quest, I believe. Okay, there we go. 20 KGP, 4 rubies, and some defense XP. I don't know what this parchment does. I'm gonna read it. What does it say? Oh, okay, well, whatever. Point is that I completed this quest. That's another quest point. Right now, we are sitting at 322. It's actually not bad. That means we're 55 quest points, or 54 quest points off of getting the Questscape. Really isn't that bad. I mean, I'm getting more motivated as we go, because now that I'm only like 50 quest points off, that's like really not that many quests. So I'm going to go on to a new quest, maybe like this one, I don't know. We'll see. We'll see what I do, but for now we're going to look for one, and probably going to do this one. It seems like a pretty decent quest, so yeah, we'll probably do Quiet Before the Storm. Just finish up the quest Quiet Before the Swarm, and I decided to do all of the Void quests now, so I'm pretty much just going to start the next one right now. I think I can talk to him right here, and the next quest will be a Void Dance, I believe. So I'm going to start that quest now, and then we'll finish this shortly. It's actually a pretty long quest, to be honest, and after this one, I think the next one is like a Void Dance, or I don't remember what the next one is, doesn't matter. But yeah, that one I'll get Karasi, which is actually a pretty good sword. It's better than my current weapon, so I'll start this one, and then we will move on to the next one in the quest line. Finish up this quest line today, hopefully anyway, and then we'll move on to a new quest line probably. Upon talking to Commander Tyr, or whatever, however you pronounce his name, I should be able to finish a Void Dance rather. It's actually a pretty long quest, surprisingly. The puzzle took me forever for some reason. I kept messing up and having to restart it, so I kind of wasted a lot of time on that. But I should be able to finish the quest now. Rewards aren't crazy good, but you know, it's not too bad either. The next quest will be a little bit better because I look at the Karasi sword and such, and I think take this to okay, so I can bring that over and turn it in for some commendations. But for now, I'm gonna probably go and start the Void Stairs back. I don't know if we'll be able to finish that tonight, but either way, the next clip you'll see will be me finishing that. I should be able to talk to her, redeem this commendation. Oh, I apparently have 103 commendations. I'm going to save them because eventually I want to get my Void set. It'll take a while. I'm going to have to wait until this minigame is spotlighted probably because nobody really plays it. So kind of annoying, but it is what it is. Anyway, going to go on and do the Void Stairs back. A little bit, you know, like I said, I don't know if I'll finish it tonight, but at some point in the close future I'll be finishing that quest. Well, I finished up the Void Stairs back quest extremely quickly, and that boss fight, you can see my inventory, my Terror Bird. I just ate a piece of food just to make inventory space for the stuff I'm going to get from the quest. I didn't even use a piece of food, so yeah, not really sure why. What did it say? Did I say I need 5 inventory spaces? Oh, okay, so I'm going to drop some sharks here. I brought sharks instead of monkfish because I thought I was going to need it. Let's see, how long am I going to have to wait till he rewards me? I don't really care. I've done this quest a couple times at this point. So there we go. Got all of my rewards. I think I keep Karasi's sword, and I think I can get like Jessica's sword or something from someone. I'm going to go do that because it's a tier 75 weapon, so it's technically stronger than the weapons I have. So I'll do that at some point. The Void Knight top is pretty good. Of course, it doesn't have as much armor as my other thing, but eventually Void will be the better option. So I think I can use this hopefully on Prayer. Can I? I can indeed. So I'm going to use both of these on Prayer just to get 100k Prayer XP. Pretty nice chunk of XP. Take my sharks back, and now I'm going to go find out how to get the other sword so I can have these dual weapons. And yeah, so now this quest is done. Probably going to look for a new quest series to go on to next. I know this quest was like at one point considered a pretty hard quest to do, and Karasi Sword was considered a really difficult weapon to deal with in like PvP and stuff, but nowadays it's more just like a regular weapon, so really not that huge of a deal, but it is a little bit better than my current melee weapon. So of course in that regard it's always nice to get an upgrade, especially before I start doing Slayer and stuff. I'd rather have this stuff now than wait until I do Slayer, because obviously I can get my Slayer tasks done easier using better weapons. Taking a little break from questing, and I decided to do some harps in the meantime. I'm going to pick up a crafting level 84. As you guys know, I need level 86 in order to be able to paw up to do the Light Within. So yeah, there we go, level 84, and I can now make a couple extra things, but Block Dragon Head Body might be useful in the future, but for now, nothing really special, just a crafting level. And I did find out the way that you get the, what is it called, the Jessica Sword or whatever, which is a counterpart to Karasu's Sword, and the only way to get it is to actually play Pest Control and get points, so kind of sucks because there aren't very many games running during, pretty much any time nowadays, so it's kind of hard to do that unless you do it on a minigame spotlight day. So we'll see if I do it. Maybe I'll do it one day, because I would like that weapon, but at the same time, I look at it like this. Would I rather do Pest Control for a few hours and get a tier 75 weapon, or do Dungeoneering for a few hours and get a tier 80 weapon, right? Doesn't really make much sense to do Pest Control instead of Dungeoneering, despite Dungeoneering being a less pleasant thing to do, but, it'll come down to whether I decide to do that later or not. But for now, just picking up that crafting level, and for now, I'm going to stay here for a few more minutes and get a construction level, but once I'm done with that, I'm going to go back to do some quests, and probably try to get a couple more quests done in this episode, because I would like to get, right now we are sitting at, I think it's like 320, yeah, 325, maybe I'll try to get 330 before this episode ends, but it might be like 3 or 4 more quests, and then we might move on. As you can see, the quest list is thinning out. In terms of quests I have requirements for, because I got to start doing these earlier quests in order to get the requirements for some of these harder ones. So, and plus some of them have weird requirements, like Nomads. The requirement is the Soul Wars game, but I can't really get into a Soul Wars game because nobody plays Soul Wars, so it's kind of rough in that regard. But other than that, though, I have to start from here and do certain quests in order to unlock other quests. So yeah, the list is getting shorter and shorter of the quests I have open, but there's still actually quite a few more, despite it looking like there's not that many. There is quite a few left. Almost missed it, but I did pick up level 82 construction from tuning the harp. I did unlock mahogany armor cases, which I think is actually a pretty good way to train construction at the moment. I'm not sure though. Depends on how many mahogany planks you have sitting around, obviously, on an Ironman. But yeah, nothing else really to say. Just picking up that quick construction level. Finishing up the quest in Pyre Need here. Really quick quest. I literally just ran through a cave and set a fire, and that was pretty much the extent of the whole quest, and it's pretty rewarding actually. Good amount of XP. And I can do the Phoenix Lair once a day, which I probably won't do. I couldn't care less about that, but mainly it's another quest point, another quest out of the way. So now I'm gonna look for a new quest to do. I know I have a whole list of them on my second monitor here. A lot of them are kind of long, but it's kind of the result of having no more like really short quests left to do. I've got like annoying ones like Rat Catchers and Elemental Workshop. Like, these quests suck, but it's okay. I'll figure out a quest that I feel like doing, and I'll do that. And like I said, I'm going to try and push for 330 for the end of this video. I hope that will be achievable by the end of this episode, but we'll see. Well, I remember Rat Catcher's quest being a lot more annoying than it was this time around, but maybe that's because I had a full-grown cat this time. I don't even know where my cat is at the moment. Did it? Come on, cat. Come on. Get in the spotlight. There we go. Alright, so yeah, I have a fully grown cat, so it's a lot easier than it was with a kitten back in the day. So anyway, I could probably get rid of this and probably get rid of that. I don't need any of this stuff anymore. So anyway, yeah, that's another quest done. Another quest point, and I think it said I was at 326, 328, so I need to do a couple more quests to get 330. So I'm going to find some more quests to do and just get to it. And after cutting down a huge beanstalk, I am going to finish up Grim Tales. Pretty easy quest, a little bit of walking. The boss battle was pretty easy, probably because of EOC. Probably hasn't been updated, but there we go. Kind of a lot of XP, and I think I know this Dwarven Helm used to give a good strength bonus, but apparently it doesn't anymore. I don't even know if it gave a strength bonus, I don't remember, but it used to be useful for something. I used to use it for PKing. Oh, it was a crush bonus back in the day, but now it's kind of useless. It does alch for 36k though, and I did get a ruby as well. So anyway, gonna do one more quest now to get 330 quest points, because I'm still at 320 now, or yeah, because I'm gonna need one more to get 330, and I'm gonna go figure out a quest to do. I don't know which quest I'm gonna do. Looking at it now, there's not many that look particularly appealing, but we'll find one. Finishing up the quest Contact, and I'm actually just 2k off of a thieving level. I might go grab that real quick and end the video doing that. But yeah, that's 330 quest points, and so I unlocked the bank as well here, which is pretty convenient for eventually when I decide to do Pyramid Plunder, until like, I think it's like 86 or something you're supposed to do it till. But anyway, yeah, getting the quest for this, and I can also use this combat lamp on, I'm using it on Constitution. I don't really care. Actually, I might even get a Constitution level here. Holy shit! I might end this video with 2 levels, guys. So I'm gonna go do the thieving level real quick, and maybe even do a Constitution level, cause why not, right? Like I said, gonna grab that thieving level real quick. I should be able to pick it up here if I succeed, and I do. So level 75 thieving, completely random level, not even expected. Unlocked a lot of stuff apparently. Doesn't seem like anything too important. Maybe that actually might be useful, but anyway, point is that I'm gonna grab this level, and I'm gonna grab the hit points level real quick. I'm probably just gonna go to Elf City and kill a couple elves real quick to get that level. Decided rather than doing elves, which are pretty annoying to kill, I find them, I don't know, I just don't like killing them. I decided to hop over and just do a little bit of my Slayer task, which was one of my favorite Slayer tasks in the game, Water Fiends, and I'm going to pick up level 91 Constitution, one of my highest levels, and almost halfway to 99. I think technically 92 is halfway to 99, so pretty exciting there. I mean, that's pretty cool. The thing about this weekend right now is that it's like double Slayer XP weekend or something, or 50% extra Slayer XP. However, I'm not actually going to take advantage of it, because here's the thing, and there's a tip for you guys if you want to train your accounts efficiently. You will always have more combat XP left after you get 99 Slayer, unless you like train combat outside of Slayer too, but if you're planning to train your combat with Slayer, you'll always get 99 Slayer before you get 99 in all your combat skills, so there's actually no point in ever using like lamps or things like this where you... Oh, sweet, I unlocked that ability that I unlocked so long ago, but now I can finally use it. But anyway, no point in using bonus XP on Slayer. It's just not worth doing. You're gonna benefit more from doing it on other stuff. So anyway, not really important, but just a tip for you guys if you are, maybe doing an Ironman yourself. Not really worth taking advantage of double Slayer XP stuff. Though, of course, if you just want to get Slayer done as fast as possible, then do whatever you want. But in terms of training efficiently, you don't really need to do that, because, like I said, you're always going to have more combat done, or more combat left at the end of Slayer anyway, meaning that you're probably going to want to train with Slayer because it's good money and it's just more efficient. So you're probably going to end up doing more Slayer anyway, right? So there's no point in doing that. I'd rather spend the time questing right now. So that's why I'm not taking advantage of a lot of these winter weekends. I should have taken advantage of the dungeoneering one, but I had other stuff to do. So that's an unfortunate one, because double dungeoneering tokens is pretty nice, but it's really not that big of a deal. But anyway, guys, I'm going to stop talking about that, and yeah, this is going to be the end of the video. I know it's a little bit shorter. I've been trying my best to keep these episodes a little bit shorter than the last few before, because they were like 27 minutes, and that's a little bit too much to watch. I try to keep them around like 18 to 20, if that. Might even be a little bit longer than that. I don't know. I haven't edited it yet, but anyway, I just want to thank you guys for watching. I know that this is one of the series on the channel that gets the most support, so I appreciate that, guys. And other than that, thank you guys for watching. I hope you enjoyed. In the next episode, like I said, we're at 330 quest points, so hopefully in the next one we can get to like 360 or maybe even 370, and that would be great, because I mean, then we're talking about like very, very, very close to the quest cape, so maybe by the end of next week, which is kind of what I thought it would be, so it would be cool. It'd be really nice to get the quest cape by the end of next week, but depends on how much time I have to play. But anyway, I will see you guys in the next episode.